Hello, assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be discussing on important points or tips that you may like to consider if you are going back to graduate school for your master course. But before I proceed, I would like to ask some questions. Have you done a master course before? What was your experience like? If you know better, will you still have gone for it? And what will be your advice for anyone that is planning to tread that same path that you treaded? Please, I'd like to know your reply. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. So, without wasting your time, the number one tip that you may like to consider is the location of the university of your choice. Yes, this is very, very important because as a mature student, you have responsibilities, you have family member to take care of. So it will be better to just select a university that is close to where you reside. This will save you the cost of traveling up and down, and to save you the cost and stress of traveling up and down, and also it will save you the cost of getting an accommodation or a hostel in your university. So it will be good to select a school that is closer to where you reside. So the second point is funding. How do you intend to fund your study, especially if grant is not common, if you are not open on any grant, even if you are open on grant, it will still be better to have a backup plan. So how do you intend to fund your study? Do you have some fund already, or you have an employer or family member that is willing to take up the bill and help you to fund your study? Because some of these studies, it may not really be easy to navigate working and studying at the same time. And if it is possible with your own course, then it's fine, you can just work and study. But if not, you need to consider how to fund your study. The third point is child care. How do you intend to take care of your children while you are away? Do you have any plan, maybe school or crèche if your children are younger, for your children? And then for these, you may have two options. Is either you select a crèche or school within the vicinity of your school, that is your university, or a crèche or school that is closer to where you reside. It depends on some factors. For example, if your child is an infant and you may wish to check up on him or her during your study time, you may want to select a crèche that is located within the vicinity of your university. And this is not uncommon. Most schools I've been to, or even from my searches online, they usually have a nursery inside the our university community where you can drop your children to. By so doing, you'll be able to check up on him or her during your study time. But if your children are older children, I will not advise such arrangement. It will be better to select a school that is closer to where you reside. By so doing, you can drop them off in the morning and go for your school runs, and while you are heading back home in the afternoon, you can pick them up and go home together. So the fourth point is study time. You have to consider your study time because you can't do all in school. You may need to bring home assignments or some papers to write at home. So and you need some level of silence, if not absolute, during this study period. So you can just plan your study to when your children are asleep or they are busy with other things. For me, night does it for me. I usually study at night when my child is fast asleep. That is when I usually study. The fifth point is support system. Trust me, you cannot underestimate this. And if you are lucky enough, you get a grandma or any of your sibling that is willing to take care of your child or children for the entire period of your study or part of the period of your study, it will really, really be very nice for them to do that for you. And you will know that, you don't have to worry about children. You need to focus on your study. And if you can't get this, like people like me that couldn't get this, we were still able to do it, yes. And some even have more than one child. Some are even working along with undergoing their master course, so it's doable. You just need to plan accordingly and do what works for you. So you need to consider you fill before you obtain that form, before you fill that application, you really need to weigh your options. Is graduate school really worth it? Do you really need this master course? Because it will not be nice to go through all the stress and at the end of the day you realize you don't even need it to begin with. Though don't get me wrong, it will not be a waste, because you will learn things that you don't know before during the course of your study, and it will help you. It will really help you. It will change your thinking. It will even change the way you see things. You will learn things from other people. So it can never be a waste, but still you need to weigh your options. Do you really need it, or you need other things to advance your career? Maybe you need to get a job first and learn on the job. You may even get a job that is not paying you your dream salary, but you can learn and gain some experience and aim for a better job. With that experience that you were able to get in your previous job, you'll be different. You'll be a better candidate when compared to somebody that doesn't have any experience at all. You get that kind of things. So you have to consider other options that can help in your career advancement other than master courses. So another option is volunteer jobs. If you can go for a volunteer or internship in order to get some experience to boost your CV. So this will really be helpful. So you need to consider all these facts before you go for your graduate school. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you on my next video. Bye.